Hey, what up YouTube? What up? It's Louis here bringing you this cryptocurrency video. Shut up, Siri. We're going to be looking at Thorchain today. Or Rune. So, I think yesterday, I don't even remember where we were yesterday, to be honest, guys. But it looked like we were going to do the bullish cross, and obviously the Evergrande thing came out. And then we had the FUD, and then obviously people panic sold like idiots. You don't want to do that. Anytime China says anything about anything, just buy, okay? It's always the best buying opportunity. And that's what we're seeing today, because yesterday we dumped, and Rune is actually like a cheat sheet for it's a cheat sheet telling me that potentially the dip is already done. Because look at the pump after you dipped. It just shows you the strength in Thorchain. And so let me go on a close time frame, a 15-minute. Make sure you've liked this video and follow me on my Twitter. I just hit 200 followers on Twitter. Let's get that to 250, let's say in the next 2 days or so. So what I can see over here for Thorchain, there's actually multiple patterns. So we had this double bottom here, and you can also say it's an ascending triangle. And your technical target for that was up here, this resistance point. So now I'm going to draw a resistance point here, and we want to see that held as support, which you're doing exactly right now. Look at that confluence. This takes you above that resistance point at $12, which we met over here, $12.90. Now we have this M pattern, obviously bearish. However, let's see if you've already met the target to the downside, and you're just coming back down to that neckline over here of this resistance to test it with the candle bodies, because you can see once we met this target, you didn't respect it as support, you just went up. And so you need to come down to it, guys, and that's what you've done. And that's what you've done over here. You did respect it with 2 wicks. Basically these wicks are saying that I was below, but I didn't like staying below, basically. This is the 15-minute time frame. So yes, it's an inaccurate time frame because on a smaller time frame, but you had 2 wicks to the downside saying that you were down here, you didn't like staying down there, and it just shows you the buying pressure from down there. So now I'm actually going to draw an area for this. So from here to there. So we want to hold this area as support, basically. The lowest point is $12.80. So yeah, this is the area that we want to see hold for Thorchain. If you do lose this, then we could come all the way back to here, because you haven't really had candle bodies down here. And then you look to the left and you can see that wick to the left here. So yeah, if you do lose this, you could come down to $12.40 for Thorchain. However, this pump is amazing. Of course, after pump, you need to retrace. So I'm going to get my fibs up. And of course you've hit the 618, but the worst case is that you do come back down into here, and now the confluence is that is the 0.5 before going up the stairs, basically, because you don't just go up into heaven. It's a staircase like that. Okay, so take off the fibs because you don't need them. We don't know, but yeah, we could say this is the bottom, so I'm going to get the fibs out again. So once we hold above this, let's say we do dipped down here. Once we get above the 618, we're going up here, $14. So now we have a new target. Let's say once we're above this pink line again, which was this double tops neckline, then we'll go to $14.48. So that's our new target for Thorchain over here. So let's see this technical target to the downside of this M. So yeah, look, oh my gosh, look at the confluence. That is telling us that we're going to fall, look to that wick, potentially get bodies down there. That's lining up with there. So I'm even going to drag this up to there and then pull this down to there. So it's a big area of support and resistance, because you've got support, resistance, and then support here. What lucky, my cat's meowing. So yeah, that's Thorchain. I'll see you in the next one, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Peace.